not do any wrong. Why would he give his life? Because that was the only way that we could be forgiven. That was the only way that we could be forgiven. And the greatest way that we see God's love is in the face of Jesus Christ on the cross. In Jesus' face on the cross. He would give his life, his perfect life. Did he deserve it? Did he sin? He didn't deserve it. Did we deserve that death? Yes. Yes. Do we deserve that punishment? Yes. But he has taken that punishment. And even before Jesus went to the cross, I proved to you from the scriptures. In Luke, it says that the Jews took him to Pilate, right? Pilate was the Roman governor of the time. And the Jews, they had no right to kill Jesus because they were occupied by Rome. So Rome said, you guys can live how you want to live, but you cannot put anyone to death. Because you are in a Roman occupied territory, only Rome will put someone to death. So the Jews take Jesus to Pilate, who is the Roman governor. And Pilate tries Jesus. And 3 times Pilate says, I find nothing wrong with this man. Nothing was found wrong with Jesus. And so Pilate said, I will flog him and I will release him. I will let him go. And at that, the Jews said, if you release Jesus, you are no friend of Caesar. Crucify him. And the whole crowd yelled, crucify him, crucify him, crucify him. And at that, Pilate realized that he could not release Jesus to them. He knew that if he was to release Jesus, he would have some consequences. So Pilate condemned an innocent man, Jesus, to die on the cross. I share that to show you that Jesus was innocent. He was innocent. And he went to the cross, and he didn't go like suffering. It says for the joy set before him, he went to the cross, enduring its shame. So Jesus was a willing participant. He actually wanted to go to the cross to save his people. And he knew that to save his people, it would cost his life. And this is something that Jesus looked at, and he embraced it. Jesus embraced that. Now, the question remains for you. Seeing what Jesus has done for you, seeing your need to be forgiven, seeing how you have fallen short of God's standard, seeing that Jesus is your only hope for salvation, how will you respond to that? There's only 2 ways you can respond.